Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about how to do some math problem involving times as many as, or times more, or times less than. Let's see an example of times as many as. We have blue rope, which is 10 meters. The red rope is 0.2 times as long as the blue rope. We want to know the length of the red rope. We can draw the picture as follows. First, we have blue rope and red rope. We know the blue rope is 10 meters. So this is 10 meters. For the red rope, it's 0.2 times the length of the blue rope. So it's 0.2 times 10, which is the length of the blue rope. So that will equal to 2 meters. So this will be the answer for the length of the red rope. Let's see another example of times more. Again, in this basic setup, blue rope 10 meters, red rope this time is 0.2 times longer than. So in this rope case, we use longer instead of more, but basically they have the same meaning. So it's longer than the blue rope. Again, we want to know the length of the red rope. So we can draw the very similar picture. First, blue rope is 10 meters. For the red rope, we know that it's longer than the blue rope. So we draw a longer line here. And we also know that it's 0.2 times longer than that. So if we draw a vertical line like this to cut the red rope, we know that on the right part here will show where the red rope is longer than the blue rope. And here we know this right part here is 0.2 times the length of the blue rope, which is 10. So this will equal to 2 meters. This shows you the length of this longer part of the red rope. We also know on the left part here, it is the same length as blue rope, which is 10 meters. So now we will know how to get the red rope length. It will be 10 plus 2, which is 12 meters. So this is how to deal with the problem of times more than. Let's see another example of times less. Very similar setup. The only difference is this time red rope is 0.2 times shorter than the blue rope. So we can draw a very similar picture here. Blue rope 10 meters. And because we see shorter than, we know that red rope is shorter. We also know that if we draw a vertical line, this shorter part, I use the gray line to represent that because it's not part of the red rope. So for this gray part, we know that it's 0.2 times the length of the blue rope, which is 10. So 0.2 times 10 is 2 meters. So this gray part here is 2 meters. Now we know how to get the length of the red rope. It's 10 meters in total, minus this gray part, which is 2. So the answer is 8 meters. That's how you calculate the red rope. To summarize, if you see one item is whatever times more or less than another item, the very straightforward calculated product is not the measure of the other item. It's actually calculating the difference of the two items. What you only need to do is, after your calculation, you need another extra step to either plus or minus this difference, depending on what your question is given. It's more or less. Given on that, you will calculate the measure of the whole item.